Hi there. Welcome to the video tutorial of Articulation Scenes. My name is Barbara Fernandez. I'm a speech and language pathologist and the designer of Articulation Scenes. Articulation Scenes is designed to help children practice correct pronunciation, and we do this by providing several activities. Let's take a look at the activities. As soon as you log in on Articulation Scenes, you see here that we have a play button and a lounge button. The play button allows you to start playing. Let's hit on the play button. As you can see here, I already have two players, David and Paul. I'm going to add a new player. Now I'm going to tap to add a photo. And I have the option of doing an avatar, a student's photo, or I can't do just nothing. And I'm going to just do nothing so you guys can see that in case you don't want to add any players, you can just do nothing. And you can type in all, and this would be a good idea if you're just trying to get a general way to start up the game. And I'm going to hit done. Now you can see here I have all with no picture, then I have David and Paul. What I'm going to go ahead and do is select Paul because I have already been playing with Paul so you guys can see how the results look over time. I'm going to go ahead and click the choose button so that I'm ready to select my sounds. As you can see here, we have a variety of different sounds, and I'm going to select my first sound to be playing with. Let's click on the R, and you can see there are a variety of different types of R. You scroll to the right to find new scenes. I'm going to select, I'm going to select a shorter one. I'm going to go back and choose W and the medium W. Now that we have selected the scene, you can see here that we have 4 different activities. Find the hidden items, tap and say it, the movie theater, and the production room. One other very interesting thing here is that we have a homework document. I'm going to show you the homework document. This is a very easy way to send home if you're a therapist or just to have a printed activity for the child to produce when they're not using the application. The homework document includes all the words that are targeted on the scene for that specific sound. Now let's go ahead and type in and check out our first activity.
Welcome. You have been assigned an important task to find all the images in the scene that contains the targeted sound. We have placed a list of the items under the scene for your reference.
I'm just going to hit OK to skip that intro. So the goal for the scene is to help students listen and also give them opportunities to practice their sounds by finding the target word. You can see here on the bottom tray I have 5 words. So these are the 5 words that I'm looking for. So now I'm looking for the black jaguar.
Black jaguar.
So now I get to find sandwich. That word, black jaguar, was substituted by sandwich.
Sandwich.
Now we have mouthwash.
Mouthwash.
Make sure that you're actually looking for the words that are on the bottom. If the student can't read yet, just ask them to tap on the word to see what it says.
Microwave.
So now the student should be able to listen to what the app's looking for, microwave, and tap on the microwave.
Microwave.
Hawaiian shirt.
Hawaiian shirt.
Kiwi.
Kiwi. Cobweb. Drive away. Award.
And our last word. And as you can see, the student is getting points by every time they find a targeted word.
Chihuahua.
Once they're done playing the Find the Hidden Items activity, they get an award. In this case, here's the trophy, and it was for the Media W award. And we're going to get ahead and make sure you place it on the trophy case. So we just placed on the trophy case the Media W. But as you can see, the student had already won a Media P award. And make sure you scroll down to check for more awards. And the Media NG. These are the awards that the student received so far. And as you can also see here on the top right corner, it's the total number of points that he's being awarded throughout the game. And this number is accumulated every time he plays the application. You can also share the screen, either email or print it. This way we email you a PDF file with all the awards the student received or the child has received so that they can print and keep it for themselves. Let's go back and try out a new activity. This is the laundry room, and this is where we collect all the information. Once you tap on the student, you can see here there are two options, my progress report or my trophy case. I'm going to hit on my progress report, which is a place for the therapist or the parent to be checking for students' progress and seeing all the activities that he's already done. As you can see here, I have already done several activities using the same student, 7 different activities. The activity most played was the find hidden items. Then the date of the first practice was the 16th and last practice 16th. The reason is I've been using this app today just to show you guys. Let's now go ahead and see that you can also share the results, either again printing or emailing. You have the option of just sending in the most recent result and also attaching the audio files. As you can see here, you can slide to listen to the audio files that you are going to be recording on some of the other activities that I'm going to be showing you guys now. Let's go back and exit to the main screen. Now you're back on the main screen, and I'm going to go ahead and select the same student. And I'm going to select a different sound. I'm going to select H initial. And I'm going to hit on tap and say activity.
Welcome to the Level 2 activity. Here is where you will practice correct pronunciation.
You can hit OK to skip the main menu. As you can see here on the scene, as the name says, you just tap and say it. The goal is for the student practicing H in the initial position. He gets the target word.
Hamburger.
If we tap on it again, it plays the audio. We can go to the next word, or we can just exit and tap on the second word.
Heron.
We get a chance, an area here to mark if they got it, if they almost got it, or if they missed the word. You can also do a voice recording. Hippo, stop the recording and then play it. Hippo. If you wanted to go to the next word, and you can do a new recording and tap here to record and record the word. Let's stop. I'm going to exit. Go back to the scene, and you can see here that the student has 8 points. And the reason for the 8 points is we have a point system that if he misses, he gets 1 point for trying. Then if he almost got it, then he gets 2 points, and he gets 3 points if he gets it correctly. Overall, you end up with a total of 16 points that add up to the final point count on his trophy case that you can see here if you are on the lounge and choose trophy case. You can see here this is the number, the total number that he received playing the game. Now I'm going to go back and show you yet another activity. I'm going to select a new sound also. Show you Medio SH with the movie theater. We tap to listen to the story.
Everybody rushes into Keisha's corner store.
If you want to pause the story, you just tap on the screen again. And then you tap again to continue the story.
Seashells, horseshoes, flashlights, and fish bowls. She also sells snacks like mushrooms, radishes, marshmallows, and cashews. The cashier does not accept cash. She makes everyone pay with push-ups. I hope that you enjoyed the movie. Now that you have watched the movie, it is your turn to participate. You can create your own story for this scene or read the scripted story. What would you like to do?
After the student gets to listen to the story, they get a chance to either replay it, to listen to the story again, create their own story using their own word and being very creative, or they can also read the script that we have just created for the specific scene, and then he can play back on the movie theater using his voice. This is where they get to read. If you tap on record, you record the story and they say everybody rushes into Keisha's corner store. They will tap the screen and scroll down to see more of the story. Then once you hit stop, and you hit all done.
Now that you are done recording the story with your own voice,
you get to listen to the story again.
You record the story and it say everybody rushes into Keisha's corner store. They will tap the screen and scroll down to see more of the story. Then once you hit,
and then they get to listen to their voice while on the movie theater. They can replay it or they can exit. And this is where I'm going to show you that you can get to slide to listen to that same story.
You record the story.
So over time you can get to keep track of the student and even targeting not only articulation but also narrative skills. I'm going to go back here and show you the final activity, which is the production room. The production room, you get an option 1 and 2. The option 2 is exactly what we described earlier. Let me show you option 1. So in option 1, the student gets the scene. He gets to record his own story using the words that are on the scene, and then they can pause it. They can resume recording if they want to. Once they click on all done, they get to listen to themselves talking to the scene.
He gets to record his own story.
And I'm going to actually exit the application. And we again back onto the lounge room, which leads us to the main menu. Thank you guys so much for watching this video tutorial. If you have any questions or concerns, just please don't hesitate to email us at support@smartyearsapps.com.